Good day to all of you. I'm going to present our research entitled Analyzing the Sentiment Analysis of Filipino Commuters, an application of data science techniques through the use of machine learning algorithms. So the authors are me, Joel de Goma, and the others are Paul Brian Bravo, Justin Gillian Pasqua, and Alfred Alexander Kimball. So let's start with the introduction. So, sentiment analysis is a text analysis method for spotting the polarity, for example, positive or negative opinion, in a text, in a clause, in a sentence, or in a paragraph expressed in natural language. It measures the writer's attitude, sentiment, evaluation, and emotions based on text computational treatment of the subject. Result shows that sentiment analysis is one of the best way of interpreting social media comments of user based on their personal opinion and experiences, again, in a certain topic, in a certain subject. So our subject in this research is commuting in the Philippines. So we want to determine the perception of the Filipino people about commuting in our country. So we all know that as a Filipino, we know that it is adventurous in commuting in the Philippines because there are some problems that occurs during the commuting while commuting. Okay, so they are exposed. We are exposed on those problems, and also quality of public transportation in the Philippines needs improvement. But thanks to the government, now they are building infrastructures like widening the road, creating new roads, and creating new metro train or faster transportation. Okay, but currently, during traffic hours, travel time can be longer. It could be from 2 to 4 hours of the usual travel time. So as a commuter, so we have perception about it. And this perception will show if we are solving the issues or not, okay, as in the government. Okay. So in one of the report created by ADP, so one of the issues or one of the cause of the poverty is actually the transport sector. So if we have a bad transport sector, it will lead to um economic problem. Okay, so that's why we want to determine the perception. Perception positive means a better transport sector. Transport good transport sector means good economy. Okay, so the objective of the study is to create a model that will identify the sentiment of the Filipinos towards commuting. So we're going to use different algorithm. So it will be machine learning and deep learning. We're going to determine the performance and we're going to determine which is the best among this algorithm. Okay, so now let's proceed with the methodology. So start with data preparation. So we're going to collect data basically from Twitter. Then after collecting those data, so we're going to do pre-processing. So we remove tokens, we replace emoticons, we transform pieces, we tokenize words, we filter stop words which are um not highly connected to our topic, and we do stem quarter. So after doing this pre-processing, we're going to split it for the testing data and for the training data. Okay. So for the data gathering, so we use Rapid Miner. So for extracting tweets. And also, we're going to extract both English and Filipino text. and it is from the 2023 tweets. So some keywords that we use are jeepney, tricycle, commuting PH, and other terms related to commuting. And for the data cleansing, so we remove the retweets and unnecessary words like RT, HTTPS, ticket, site update, etc. And we remove manually the duplicate tweets. So after cleansing, we extracted 3,521 tweets. And after cleaning it, we annotate it based on the three label. So will it be positive, neutral, or negative? So based on the annotation, we have 1,442 negative, 1,333 positive, and neutral 746. And after tokenization, so after the pre-processing, so this will be the result. So we determine the different words, okay, separate each word connected to a certain text. Then after the data preparation, now we are ready for the modeling. So we're going to create a model using a base classifier, SBM, deep learning. And to determine the performance of our model, so we're going to use 10 false validation and classification matrix like confusion matrix, precision, recall, and accuracy. So now let's move on with the results and discussion. So for the naive-based classifier, so this is the result. So true negative predicted 1191, so correctly identified. And for the true positive predicted positive, it's 838. And for the true neutral and prediction neutral is 733. So naive base is good with true neutral, but we have a problem with the prediction positive. Okay. And these are the words, top words that was used or that can be found on the tweets. Okay. So commute, driver, EDSA, wala, etc. But based on these words, so it's highly associated, the word highly associated with negative, it's traffic, okay? And also kasi, the word kasi, and even the EDSA, okay? So this is just a graphical representation of the different words found in negative, neutral, and positive. And for the SBM, unfortunately, it cannot predict true, it cannot predict neutral. So the class precision is 0%. And compared to naive base, the performance is lacking. Okay, and these are some of the words associated to negative, positive, and neutral, and graphical representation of these words. And for the deep learning, this is better compared with the first two algorithms. So around 90 to 98% for the performance, if it's class recall or class precision. And for the words, based on deep learning, so the word talaga, the tapo, traffic, wala, and even EDSA are highly associated with negative tweet. Okay? And this is the graphical representation of those words. So as a summary, as a conclusion, so performance based on accuracy, So deep learning model is better compared with the two, followed by naive Bayes and the SPM. And also after running it with the other tweets, most sentiments are negative. Okay, since if we're going to relate it with what is happening in the Philippines, because it's due to the building of infrastructure. Building infrastructure cause traffic means negative sentiment. But I hope after building all those infrastructure from negative, it will become positive. So that's it for my presentation. Thank you for listening.